Not very long left. Jesus Christ. What a way to finish off on this. Oh no, no, don't, please. Aww. Nostalgic, goddamn. Yes. I feel weird it's the Japanese dub that's being used to represent the game again. Yeah, this was cute to see.
Greetings, Captains! Welcome back on board Hyperion. Thank you for joining us to witness this grand opening of Honkai Impact Third Part 2. I'm your host, Ran. I'm a member of Honkai Impact Third Global Publishing Team at Hoyoverse.
Fair play.
We have previously shared news about merging our original anniversaries into one celebration.
Hey!
Today, this special program will be the start of this grand anniversary. In response to your anticipation, and for this grand stage, there will be more guests in this program than you might expect. Apart from our colleagues from different departments, there will be content creators. There will be familiar faces known by our audience from different servers who will be sharing this special time with us. So, let's have friends here introduce themselves.
Hello everyone, I'm Kato. I'm also from the Global Publishing Team of Honkai Impact Third. Nice to meet you all, Captains.
Hi Captains, I'm Cyan, a member of the Honkai Impact Third Global Operations Team. Today, on this special event, we're not here to talk about bugs, startup fixes. Just think of me as a Santa Claus, here to bring you guys Honkai Impact Third goodies.
So does Santa Claus bring us any special gifts today?
Probably could, so let's be real.
Please stay tuned.
Thank you, Sai. Next up, we have our... Oh, looks like our cameras are unable to hold themselves back. No worry, let's recompose ourselves and give a warm welcome to Nicholas Dawei.
Hi everyone, I'm your old friend Nicholas Dawei. It's great to see you all again. We will be revisiting our past journeys together during this voyage and start exploring this new world, preparing for an entirely new adventure.
Dawei is right. On our journey to this new world, our anticipation for the future and the shared memories are all invaluable. And for me, I bring a special gift from our content creators. Let's unveil this exciting surprise together.
Smacking is actually making me cringe.
From the moment that Kiana drops down from that airship to the final moments between May, Kiana, and Grania as they fight together as one for the last time. It's stories like these that show the love, the hard-hitting love that Hoyoverse has for their characters in Honkai Impact Third. And with Part 2 coming soon, I'm expecting new characters to fall in love with, fast-paced action combat, and, of course, hard-hitting animations to cry to.
I don't know if everyone's earphones will be able to pick it up. Mine are, and it just hurts. And there it's gone. Thank God. It's like, I think that the sentiment's neat, but I don't know. I have mixed feelings whenever they do this, because to me, the purpose of this is to interact with, not other content creators, because we can see their reactions anytime we want. I can accept it's a really good opportunity though, and I think it's neat that, you know, Helia/Helia offer it. Might edit this section out though.
Welcome back. Once again, thank you for all your support to Honkai Impact Third Part 2.
We truly appreciate every one of your well wishes. With your support, Honkai Impact 3 will continue to deliver high-quality content to meet your expectations.
Apart from the content creators featured in the video, every Honkai Impact 3 player is quietly shaping the game history, and I have witnessed it.
So, up next is...
I will be presenting the player data from the past year.
Okay.
We've been through Honkai Impact 3 Part 1.5 story, which means the data we've accumulated should offer some unique perspectives, right?
Absolutely. Before we dive into the showcase, let's all look forward to seeing if your most memorable moments will be mentioned.
So,
Sure.
without further ado.
First, the battlesuit deployed in battles most in Part 1.5 was Pusher of
Yes.
Truth.
Makes sense.
Not surprising to me.
Yeah, it's a
The
support.
real powerhouse, a versatile support even in tricky situations.
Also, seeing May second place makes too much
Next,
sense.
the most popular battlesuit of choice for Bridge interactive duty in Part 1.5.
How?
Pusher of Rebirth.
I'm stunned
Next,
it's not one of the
most owned
three
Titan in
girls.
Part 1.5
Or
was
Elysia.
Life Harvester's Path, Shared Destiny.
I have noticed two fun effects. First, they are both strong support characters.
Yes.
Second, captains seem to have a lot of love on Zeal and Bornea. I'm curious, apart from their combat abilities, do captains also notice and like their style?
I'm
and
not
of course
saying
their
anything
skills
on
expressions?
that bit.
Let me add to what Kato brought up. The online chatter about Hearse of Truth and Hearse of Rebirth on social media indeed hosted a lot in their battlesuit styles and VFX. But you know what really stuck around? That's the one-of-a-kind, adorable facial expression of theirs.
I'd say Bronya
Alright,
wins in
let's
that
come back to the
department.
fun
She has
facts.
some goofy expressions. It's
the
great.
story plot recap the most important
Yeah.
was Together Again, stage 25 of chapter 39. The main story boss who has been defeated the most times on average in Part 1.5 was Vita. She was defeated 2.02 times on average.
Looks like whether it's catching up with old friends like Kiana or facing off with charismatic antagonist Vita, they really strike a chord with the players.
Up next, which event had the highest participation rate?
Okay,
in Part
this is
1.5?
interesting part.
The answer is Captain's Ranch Tale. Seems like everyone
Interesting,
into this
fair
kind
enough.
of life simulation games. So let's check it out. How much money has been earned by the richest rancher? The highest
I love
balance
the
was
items that they
nearly
include in
34
these
million.
events. They're
Oh.
great. They're
So it means,
silly.
like, if the captain was playing the game every
You
day,
see the cup
so
noodles.
This captain can earn like 800k every day.
That's a real financial whiz.
And for captain who planted the most massive crops, how many were planted? The captain managed to plant a whopping 35.
I know a lot of people
Basically,
hated
the
this
captain
event
used up
though,
almost
which is
all the
kind of
crops he
funny.
planted out.
That's right. Seeing the field full of gem crops gives that a wonderful feeling of great harvest. And now, how many 5-star gems have been synthesized by the luckiest captain? 4.
This is indeed the priciest, and of course it is the most exciting part of our minigame this time, because the cost of synthesizing even one 5-star gem is pretty costly.
Sure, let's check out. How many basic gems have been used by the most unlucky captain, who failed to synthesize even one gem, just like me? 616. This aligns with what Kato mentioned before, a substantial cost. Lastly, let's use Infinity Abyss as an example and delve into the battle data of captains. The total number of floors cleared by captains in Abyss of Part 1.5 reached a whopping 35 million. As for Nirvana tier that represents the pinnacle of combat skills, only 0.15% of captains reached it. Excellent.
When these two numbers are considered together, It's undeniably impressive, but I also discern a common theme in these numbers. Grinding.
Aha, that's spot on. Here comes the knack. I like to engage captains and everyone present in a guessing game. Who is the most re-challenged boss in Infinity Abyss?
Kevin.
Otto? I find Otto quite challenging.
I would make a different guess. I would guess Pichaka, because dealing with a big valuable shield seems more tough.
Actually, the answer is HOD minion, and it's the one that appeared in version 6.8.
Oh, I know. It is all because of the art book events. Thanks to the events, we need to farm for more points than even ever more with this boss. You know, to achieve the promotion and also complete the mission.
You guessed it. It's now due to the difficulty. During the art book event, the competition in Abyss was indeed more intense than ever before. And the Legion Hersher...
Yeah, that makes
actually bore
sense.
the
Fair
brunt of
enough.
this anger. Additionally, captains' interactions aren't only seen in Abyss scars. Their IDs are also very intriguing. Now, let's proceed to the next part. The interesting nicknames in Abyss and Arena.
Oh no.
Captain names in this part are all aliases. Any resemblance is purely coincidental. Some captains attempt to teach others how to get more points using their IDs. Some express their struggle with Abyss difficulty, and yet others use their IDs to encourage the captains who are just 2 points behind. Meanwhile, the captains below resolutely responded with their IDs.
It is so fun, and we also want to say thank you to all the captains for your
See,
hard
people
work.
are good sports in
Without
this
you,
goddamn
we
game.
won't have such a lively and enjoyable gaming environment.
Yes, we sincerely hope that every captain can find their joy in the game. So, that wraps up this year's data. See you next year.
Thanks to Shine's sharing. We're amazed to see how captains have mastered the game and came up with new ways to play that even our developers didn't thought of.
That's true. Honkai Impact 3 thrives on your participation, which opens up a world of possibilities.
So, I guess with the increased freedom in our Part 2, captains should enjoy it even more, right?
Yes, we hope that Honkai Impact 3 Part
Oh.
2 brings a fresh dynamic to our community.
So, Dawei, speaking of Part 2, I guess our captains are waiting for a smoother adventure for us.
Yes.
So the rewards and the bonuses for Part 2, I guess it is on the way, right?
Sure. One of my missions here today is to share this exciting news. Next, Simon and I will introduce you to the bonuses of version 7.3, where the brand new Honkai Impact 3 Part 2 stories begin.
Sweet.
First, as captains delve into Part 2, they can participate in the login event to get a total of 10 expansion supply cards, 10 Focus supply cards, and the S-Rank Valkyrie option.
It's
Nice.
worth noting that the options for the S-Ranker option now include HOT, Fallen Rosemary, and Ding Anchor. It will be a great chance for you to fill up your lineup or album.
Now, another exciting bonus.
Freebie.
Captains will receive rewards such as Coralie's character card.
Oh,
Coralie's
look at the
recommended
middle
weapon,
piece.
And Coralie's recommended stigmata.
Which means captains can grab the whole set of Coralie's graduation equipment during the version event.
And there's more. Apart
Oh,
from the
go with a
mentioned
cat.
bonuses, captains will also get crystals, the new material source prison, anniversary commemorative stigma, avatar frame, and amber, and a bunch of other rewards. For a detailed breakdown of all these bonuses, stay tuned for our community official posts and upcoming in-game announcements.
Thank you, Dawei. Thank you, Sai, for sharing these great bonuses with us. The Honkai Impact 3 team sincerely hopes that all captains will find it even more joy in the new version.
Sorry for interruption, Yan. So I have a question for you, for myself and also from the
Oh.
captains that are watching this program.
Sure, go ahead.
I remember that you mentioned that there are other guesses, but look around, we just have 4 guesses here, just 4 of us. So where are the other guesses? I guess they won't pop up from the space, right?
That's a good question. Well, before I answer that, there's something you need to know. According to our bridge control, we're about to reach the warp point from Earth to Mars. And the guests you're talking about, they're waiting for us at the end of the warp.
Oh, so they are already on Mars waiting for us?
Exactly. You see, we actually are not the first group heading from Earth to Mars, but we've lost their signal for a long while, so I'm actually a bit worried about them. So once we land on Mars, the first thing we need to do is to search for their signal.
I really hope that they don't face any kind of problems.
Well, don't worry. Our landing technology on Venus is already quite advanced, so just take it easy.
Great. We look forward to seeing them.
Okay, before all that, please everyone, get ready for the spaceship's warp. And to captains, we'll be out of touch for a little while. Please wait for our landing and don't go anywhere else. There's much more excitement to see later.
Okay.
See you shortly on Mars.
See you on Mars.
I wondered if there was anything hidden in here, but it's mainly showing the girls and actual things from part 1.
What's going on?
What's happening here?
God, the bit rate.
Look, it is an asteroid belt.
This is so crowded. Are you sure it's okay?
The spaceship just got hit.
Hold on, everyone. Don't panic just yet. Chill out.
The propulsion system is busted. What do we do now?
No worries. Let me check the landing system now.
Warning, warning, severe spacecraft damage. There will be an imminent crash. Prepare for evacuation.
Evacuate? How do we evacuate in space?
The current situation. Can we still make it on Mars
Calm
now?
down. Please calm down.
Looks like I have to step in now.
Ouch, my back hurts. Are we already on Mars now?
Wow, look at this
The
place.
bloody May
We're still
cushion.
on the
Really?
Will there be someone else joining us?
Exactly. Some members of the advanced team actually arrived much earlier, but they got stranded in different locations on Mars.
Okay, new location date then. Fair enough. Pretty. What the hell is coming off of the building? God, the bitrate. Is this me or is it the... No, there's just sections of the bitrate that suck for the recording. Yeah, it's not me, it's the live stream. That's a shame. Oh well. Neat.
Whoa, Dawei, can you use your superpower again to bring them back?
Sure, leave it to me.
Oh!
The Kiana one. Sweet.
Why are we suddenly in a new place? Where is this?
Yo, weren't we outside just a moment ago? Oh, Dawei, is everyone here now?
Yeah, that's right. Our home team is here. Let's have our 5 Vanguard members introduce themselves.
Hello everybody, my name is Island XD and I've been
God, the
streaming on
Himaka
YouTube
figure.
for
God
2 years
damn
on
it.
Honkai Impact 3rd. I'm from New York City. And ever since I started playing Honkai Impact 3rd, I love the game because I get to meet brand new friends, amazing people all over the world. And I'm just super excited to be here because we're on Mars today. It's awesome.
Oh, welcome.
Hello， 大家好，我是懒猫，我是来自台北的这个舰长。那崩坏3呢，是我玩过最久的游戏之一，也是我最爱的游戏，甚至可以对我来说呢，崩坏3已经不只是游戏了，它已经是我生活的一部分了。所以我今天特别高兴能够被邀请来到火星了。
Oh, 欢迎来吗？
Hai semua, nama saya Zikola dan saya berasal dari Kuala Lumpur. I'm very excited to
What?
experience life on Mars and am very grateful to be given this opportunity to attend this amazing event. Thank you so much for having me.
네, 안녕하세요. 저는 한국 서울에서 온 박동민입니다. 붕괴 서드를 즐긴 지 거의 6년이 넘었는데요. 이렇게 또 멋진 곳에서 함께 할 수 있게 돼서 너무 영광이고요. 함께 즐겨주신 여러분들도 너무 감사드리고 이제 6주년을 넘어서 이제 앞으로 더 큰 충격을 전해주지 않을까 생각되는데 붕괴 서드 이제 이 화성에서 시작되는 얘기 정말 많이 기대됩니다. 잘 부탁드리겠습니다.
ニーハオ、本日お招きいただいたことを大変嬉しく思います。東京から来ましたオタクの律者松沢千秋です。日本で定期的に崩壊サードの番組の MC を担当させていただいて、日本のファンはとにかくメイ先輩がキアナちゃんのことを大好きなのと同じくらい崩壊サードのことが大好きです。で、そんなファンの皆様の
That
今回
hurts.
律者としてお役に立てましたら幸いです。
Okay, that hurts even more.
私は姫子が大好きなので。
Okay, that's a vibe that everyone has.
本当に嬉しいです。ありがとうございます。
Our Vanguard members come from different countries, but they've all traveled so far from Earth to get here on Mars for Honkai Impact 3rd Part 2. It's truly remarkable. Thank you all for coming. Welcome everyone.
환영합니다.
As you all know, our future story will not be unfolds on Earth, but on Mars. So we'll be meeting new companions with her.
Yes, at the start of our new journey, there will be 3 new companions: Senadina, Helia and Coralie.
哇，看造型，这3个人的风格就很不一样。那他们分别是怎么样的一个性格呢？
Well, Senadina is very lively and cheerful. She's always full of energy.
Let's jump off a
and she's
train and
easy
cause
to get
disruptions.
along with. She's like the glue that holds the team together. She's also quite easygoing.
Like
She's
Elysia
optimistic.
was, which stings.
About Helia, she's a perfectionist.
We
talented,
unless and a
strong,
fangirl.
and even in crucial moments, she's your reliable friend.
So let me introduce Coralie. Coralie is a wildcat, like a wildcat. Yeah, she's very cautious and really hard to approach. And then she has another personality, which she can't stand there and then see others get hurt. She doesn't exactly look like human because she has a very cute, furry ears, and a tail.
いや、レキュー3人とも魅力的で早くお会いしたいです。
Well, it seems like everyone is eager to meet them now. Although we cannot meet them just yet, the actors for these characters have prepared their best wishes to everyone embarking on this.
Yeah, that's cool.
Additionally, they've shared some behind-the-scenes stories.
Okay, that's real cool.
これがペットを飼わない理由。ブラッシングに倍の時間をかけたく
Double
な
the
い
time
な。
on grooming.
皆さんこんにちは。コラリー役を担当させていただくことになりました相沢さやです。コラリーさん、見た目は小学生ぐらいで
Oof.
毛も耳と尻尾がついたとっても可愛らしい女の子なんですけれども、まあ他人に対してとても冷たく、どんな状況でも冷静さをこと書かないキャラクターになっているんですけれども、ツッコミをしたりコミカルなシーンもあったりする、たくさんの表情を見せてくれる魅力あるキャラクターになっています。
I'm looking forward to seeing this
詳し
girl's
く
version of
知りたい方は
theatrics.
ぜひプレイして確認してみてください。
Of course, they're
公開
doing
サイトで
Senadina
コラリーと
last
楽
as
しい
well.
時間をお過ごしください。
あ、来たんだね。火星にいても鍛錬を怠ってはならない。さあ、私と100回登ってみる？皆さんこんにちは。ヘリア役の近藤結衣です。ヘリアは仕事が好きで運動で汗を流すことが好きなお姉さんです。そんな彼女は常に努力をしていますが、それはすべて憧れのディ
Yeah,
アナ
there
の
it
よう
is.
な優秀なバルキリーになるためなんです。現実世界ではこんなに努力家でエネルギッシュな人がいたらね、その張り切りすぎな姿にもしかしたら距離を感じてしまうかもしれません。でもヘリアには日常的な一面もあります。皆さんが読書、特に漫画に興味があるなら本を通して彼女と
Interesting.
仲のいい友達になれるかもしれませ
Fair
ん。
enough.
見た目はお姉さんでも中身はというところが彼女の魅力だと思うので、ぜひプレイしてヘリアに出会ってください。そしてヘリアの友達になってあげてください。以上、近藤結衣でした。
素敵な服。
This girl's got a good Japanese casting
空
choice.
中滑走とかどう？
God, skydiving.
こんにちは。セナディア役の鈴木みのりです。セナディアを演じることで彼女の元気を皆さんに届けられてとっても嬉しいです。オープニングで感じていただいたように、セナちゃんは皆さんの第一印象と同じで
Indeed,
明るい
she is.
ムードメーカーでございます。
Mm,
毎日を楽しみにしていて
ultimate her
毎
and
日が
versus
充実するように
Elysia.
頑
I'm
張
not.
る女の子です。
We'll see.
ここだけの話なんですけれども、セナディアのボイスは結構たくさんあるそうなので、いろんな時間
Okay.
帯で彼女と触れ合ってみてください。よろしくお願いします。こんな風に元気な女の子が辛いことを吹き飛ばして皆さんに幸せを送っていただけるように、
Hey, wholesome
なっていま
wishes.
す。私も元気いっぱい演じたいと思います。よろしくお願いします。以上、鈴木みのりでした。皆さんがセナディアと一緒に崩壊サードで新しい旅を満喫できますように。
今回この話をいただいた時に元気な女の子
えい
で可愛らしくっていうテーマがあったので、それを表現できるようにちょっと女の子らしい動きを入れたりとか、ヨーヨーだけじゃなくて体の動きもこう大きくできるようにっていうのを意識してモーションキャプチャーに挑ませていただきました。モーションキャプチャーは今回が実は初めてで、そのゲームのキャラクターになるのも初めてなので、話をいただいた時にものすごい嬉しかったのと、僕ができるのから大丈夫かなっていう不安があったんですけど、今日こうやって皆さんと一緒に協力してできて本当に嬉しいです。で、自分のキャラクター、この僕の動きがキャラクターの一部に反映されるっていうのでめちゃくちゃ楽しみです。
So, what do you think? Do you feel like you know Senadina, Helia, and Coralie a bit better now? Each of them has a unique personality. You may only understand them a bit just by mere descriptions, but adding voices to their characters really brings out their personality.
Just like the voice actors' wishes, we hope you will have a great time with them.
Oh my god, I want that Hoa plushie. But not the point I was about to make. When it comes to the characters, I think that the JP voice actors are very good for the girls. It's just
they've sent us a
The
video to
direction
say
at
hello.
times in the base story has been questionable for certain characters. I've mentioned before that I have issues with both Kiana and Hawa's portrayal in Japanese. What the hell? Were those plushies of Senadina? Yes, it is. Cute. Just the color matches. The hairstyle also does. Up. Ah! Coralie's eluding Bronya vibes from early story.
ゲームしようよ。一言である人を表現してみんなに当ててもらうの。どう？興味ある？やってみる？
何の意味があるのかわからないけど、他にすることもないし。
本当のことを受け入れられるなら。
Ooh.
じゃあ私から元気な子でスポーツと流行り物が好きでいつも笑顔。
We know who you're describing.
ふりをする人か。もう少し考えて。
セナ自身じゃないの？
ピンポーン、正解。
次は私だよ。自分で考えるタイプで冷たく見えて。
あ、わかった。無口で無感情。でもコラリーは本当は熱いタイプだよね。
A lot more expressive here.
私の番。ルールを守るタイプで仕事を丸投げしていい相手。あ、わかった。頼もしいお姉さんみたいな人。ヘリア。やっぱりわかりやすい。
むしろあんたの悪巧みがバレてるんだと思うけど。
さーて、私たちの次は桜花を紹介するね。みんな一緒に来て。早くついてきて。
Or is it the location then? Okay, it's the location, fair enough. I hope it's not raining like that all the time. That would suck. What the hell?
商業施設、行政サービス、各種の研究機関がある中心エリア。
They've added some new hair colors to the NPCs around. We'll see if it feels lively when it comes to the NPCs. Is that really a maid outfit? Is this a maid cafe really? Oh, even here, gachapon exists, Jesus. I want to try and fix that. Yeah, no, the bitrate's just terrible. Jeez. I understand why they do it, but it still sucks to see. Good job. It's only a camera mech. Oh. God, you could see it there. Interesting. We saw the anchor appear in her animations, though, so... Yep. The songbird. Also, her glasses, because I didn't remember her name, her glasses appeared when we saw the quote-unquote potential enemies of this game. When it showed the silhouettes.
So, how about that? Even though it was a quick tour, the cities on Mars are quite beautiful, aren't they?
Exactly. I want to travel in person.
But I guess we won't be so satisfied enough because we just take a very quick glance on many places during the tour.
Exactly, and just like Senadina said, both places look very lively, and interacting with the locals, it looks very intriguing.
When you go there, you can run and jump around the cities. There are actually many more places to visit for you to explore. Like the shops Senadina mentioned, you can visit them and look around.
그러면 이 세나가 앉을 수 있는 의자도 많다고 했는데 저희도 그럼 이 게임 속에서 앉을 수 있다는 뜻인가요?
Yes, there are some places
Huh.
allow you to sit down and take a break.
Interesting.
So don't hesitate to try when you find a chair. There are many places waiting for us to explore in the city. On top of that, the movement will be more flexible. For example, if you are far away from stairs on very high floor, you can just jump down as Senadina did. But not all places are safe to jump from.
Okay.
To discover. And as for the distant destinations, you
So
can
is it fall
teleport
damage or is there something on the ground that can kill you?
But it seemed like there were two different cities. After being completely knocked out by Senadina, you woke up in a place that had a different architectural style? Well, you're right. The city Senadina showed us is called Oxia. It's a more modern in its overall style. And the buildings that look different from Oxia belongs to Langqiu, which has a more historical feel to its architecture.
但除了欧夏跟廊丘以外，火星上应该还有一些其他地方吧？
Of course, there are more regions we haven't shown yet.
Yeah, we saw a city with tendrils coming off it, which could either be Ursha or something else.
Look, here it is.
It'd make the most sense since the city looked really modern
We will
inside.
have more regions to explore in the future.
楽しみですが、火星の景色もいいんですけれども、I want to fight セナたちの戦う姿も見てみたいです。
No problem, I believe everyone watching is so interested in that too. But we can't really fight on the current situation, right?
No way. Are we going to experience Daoi's superpower teleportation again?
Sorry, not teleportation this time, but like this. At this moment, let me handle the introduction part.
Leave it to us. First, let's give a quick overview of the part that everyone is most interested in. Senadina is an ice-type lightning elemental character, and her weapon is a Yu-Yu ball around her fingertips. Senadina's attacks can level up continuously, allowing her to execute various forms of moves. At the highest level, basic attacks also deal increased damage. When casting ultimate, Senadina can swiftly move between enemies, dealing with damage and triggering time-frozen domain.
Helia will use dual crossbows, and she is mag-type and lightning elemental. The dual crossbows enable her to perform different forms of long-range shots. Hitting enemies allows Helia to accumulate rapid shot energy. So with enough energy, she can unleash more awesome shots. After casting ultimate, Helia throws a grenade that immediately explodes, dealing lightning damage.
As for Coralie, she's a Psy-type and Fire Elemental. Despite her small stature, her weapon is a huge hammer almost as tall as her. She can continuously accumulate energy while attacking to
Look
unleash
how
more
fast she
powerful
looks
attacks.
with the weapon.
When casting ultimate, the thrusters
Appreciate.
behind the hammer propels Coralie towards enemies and triggering a large-scale explosion.
In addition to the basic combat
How does she
mode,
not get damaged
all
by said
players
explosion?
can
Good
drive
question.
in any scene.
Exactly.
I don't think a
This means
hammer
they
would
can
be able to
engage in
project
every
you.
combat. And some characters even have a full set
Not
of
that
aerial
easily.
moves, providing better means to deal with flying monsters.
And also the jump feature opens up new and different
She has a little stumble.
and monsters have adjusted.
But those singular enemies as well that
Alongside the
stacked
basic
on top of
attacks
each
and
other.
vertical attacks, which can be avoided by evading, there are new horizontal attacks that require well-timed jump to evade too.
Don't worry about distinguishing between evasion types. You can tell the difference by colors. When
Okay,
facing
that's a
orange
good
type,
indicator.
you'll be hit if you pull a regular evasion.
We also minimize the invisible walls that used to block captains in battle.
Look at her just casual yo-yo sprint. That's awesome. I love that.
Navigating through the map
Oh,
will be much
they're
smoother.
including
Additionally, part
They're
2
including that again,
introduces
fair
the
enough.
astral ring system. After accumulating enough energy, characters can enter the brief burst mode. Alongside significant enhancement in stats, there will also be certain changes in the control method, making it more exhilarating.
For example, Senadina's smashing weapon skill will feature some special attacks.
There was the
Coralie
anchor.
can continuously swing her hammer at enemies. And Helia's continuous shooting will be stronger.
On the battlefield
Neat.
after the passing of entering Astral Ring time, did you notice Gem Seeker making an appearance? In the new combat system, Astral Ops will replace elves, enhancing characters' combat capacity after activating Astral Ring.
So for monsters, they will become more expressive. When outside combat, they might take a break or entertain themselves.
Ha!
The monsters have become smarter. They no longer easily get stuck. They can actively seek
Fair
paths
enough.
and can even jump to avoid obstacles.
How about this part? Are your curiosities about the combat system somewhat satisfied?
Improvement on their intelligence is a very good move
With
forward.
the explanations given before, I'm sure you all noticed that we made a lot of optimizations to the combat system and the monsters are enriched. And there are many changes that are hard to demonstrate it. So let's need you to explore on your own.
You'll find more thrills and require more skills. For example, monsters will now attack horizontally, so you can't really just evade randomly anymore. You kind of have to judge based on different colors before making your moves.
对，还有
I hope that the settings are modifiable for those colors for people who have visual impairments.
这一个吸纳的部分，那赫利亚跟科拉利是否有呢？
I know. So among these all three, only Senadina has more special moves when dealing with aerial combat. So
Okay.
while other two they don't have, but they can still initiate an attack after jumping.
It seems like when facing flying monsters, it's better to use characters that are more adept at aerial combat. Otherwise, constantly having to press jump to attack can be very exhausting.
그러고 보니까 지금 대부분의 전투에서 이 투명한 벽이 사라져 있는데 그러면 공격하고 바로 도망갈 수 있는 거 아닌가요?
Exactly. And the monsters on Mars have their own behaviors. Sometimes we'll come across a monster who is sleeping or playing catch with each other.
That's
Even
cute.
though there's no need to go around, I bet many players might just go around and play a prank on them, like running away after a prank.
That's what I would do. Speaking of which, I have a
Just
question.
hit and run tactics.
So in
Fair.
the demo, you mentioned Astro Op being in part 2, replacing the elves. Does that mean the elves that we collected so far is now kind of useless?
Not at all. The elf system isn't going away. And for the elves you already have, we made corresponding Astro Op versions for them, and they will have different skills
Okay, that's neat and helpful.
However, if you still want to use the elf system as assistance in battle, just set a character from part 1 as a team leader. And the astral operating system is only activated when the leader is from part 2.
Okay, that's great. That's really good to hear.
Also in the demo, did you notice that? When switching the character, now they come from the side of the screen instead of above and below like before. Because we made specific entry and exit animations for each character. And there are more. Now you can easily switch the target with the light type of the joystick. And we've changed the button layout for easier control.
Oh no.
These changes will be better appreciated when you try out yourself.
I hope not too different.
されていて、いや細かいところまで伺ってきましたけれども、もう本当にもうすぐいよいよ第2部が来るんだなっていう実感がすごい今湧いてきています。
네, 진짜 화성 정말 기대되고 지금까지 들은 거 너무 좋은데요? 이렇게 멋진 곳을 일단 빨리 우리 유저분들과 함께 구경하고 싶어요.
But hold on, before we set off, we've already gathered many captains who are filled with anticipation for this Martian journey. They've sent their best wishes and real-life manifesto for the new path ahead. Let's take a look at them now.
Und selbst jetzt im Alltag begleitet mich vor allem die Musik des Spiels viel. Und ich zeige auch gerne mal hier und da einer Person ein Lied oder ein Video aus dem Spiel.
It had some real tearjerker moments that have really
that weapon, damn.
And I'm really looking forward.
This guy's a real one. Kevin. Terry in there.
Captain on bridge.
Captains are setting off one after another, and back on Earth, we have got something special prepared for everyone.
As we embark our new adventure on Mars, I'm sure everyone is looking forward to some new equipment to improve their experience.
Let's go.
Honkai Impact will soon be released on Apple Mac.
Where the hell is the PlayStation port? You put it on Mac.
We're now working with iBuyPower to create themed cases.
That's so painful, man.
We've got an exciting collab with Razer.
Okay.
And we will have bubble tea collab in North
God's sake.
So please stay tuned, captains.
North America, let's go.
Okay, I have some surprises for you too if you are so keen on merchandise. So for those captains, meets the chances to get the art book.
Okay.
Previous art book events. So now you have chances because you can get the art book in some cooperated bookstore in a lot of regions.
Okay, that's a good change.
Get the first or the second.
Not in the UK, that
If
sucks.
you feel interested, please don't miss these chances.
Yes.
Why not in...
Captains on the JP server,
That's a
get ready
shame.
for the second collab between Honkai Impact and Jigo. Numerous gorgeous
Whoa.
future.
Okay, so on the KR server, Honkai Impact will kick off an exclusive collaboration with Daikon.
달콤? 굉장히 유명한 커피숍인데 달콤이라고
Oh,
하니까
okay.
진짜 기대되는데요.
Yes, and then we will bring it in spring. That means so near to us.
That
right now.
Ellie.
So let's look forward to the surprise that Kiana and Ellie
Yeah.
bring to us. Okay, so finally, Honkai Impact will launch offline events in North America and also Thailand. So let's take a look.
Okay, thank you. God, early March. Bit too soon.
ワクワクします。ワクワク。今日からもギーゴのキャンペーンをやっているお店を全部チェックして、オフラインイベン
Got
トに
under 2
備えます。
weeks to
楽しみ
book
です。
for that for the people who want to go.
온
Oof.
세상이 붕괴네요. 진짜 너무 설렙니다. 저도 꼭 달콤을 가봐야겠습니다. 너무 기대돼요.
And also, I'm curious about the collab products that Razer and Power will roll out.
Same, I want to see.
Furthermore, Captain's playing on the Mac. You can now enjoy Honkai Impact 3 on the big
How
screen.
can you enjoy it on Mac, which isn't really made with gaming in mind, but not on gaming consoles still? It stings so bad, man.
As the Vanguard and Captains, do you have any wish for this new journey?
I can't believe Honkai Impact 3 Part 2 is just around the corner. And to be honest, I thought I was ready, but now it's so close. I'm super nervous, but also very excited. Now, probably one of the biggest things that I'm excited for personally is the story, especially with all the characters, backstories, exciting narratives that are very relatable to a certain degree, and their stories as well. The character stories I found really amazing. And I can't wait for my mind to be blown because every time we play Honkai Impact 3, they talk about science stuff. So this is kind of like a new beginning with story elements that we're.
It's not just me who finds some of these points really boring to listen to, is it? It's like it's stating the obvious. I understand that not everyone picks up on things, but it's like no examples, it's just really bland explanations of points that are super obvious. It's
当然，我也有小小的希望，我私心希望让这个第二部的这个角色可以多出一点这种兽耳角色，像克拉丽这种的，对不对？或者一些猫耳娘，哇，那就太棒了。
I can't wait to journey together with the new characters in the new planet Mars for part 2. Of course, I'm most excited to witness the background stories of the new characters. For example, Dreamseeker that was shown during the developer livestream. Just like Kiana, I'm certain that Senadina's character development throughout part 2 will be an emotional roller coaster ride.
Yeah, that's at least she's mentioning how.
Is incorporated in her combat style is also very fluid and very fun. It was mentioned that the air combat will be highly utilized in part 2 as well, so I'm looking forward to that too. However, as an old captain, it is sometimes quite difficult to emotionally depart and move on from the old character.
That is the mood.
For example,
that is the
Kiana.
real mood.
So during this transition from part 1.1 to part 1.5,
They killed off all the flame chasers, including Kevin, which was an ouch. And then the characters that we've been with since the beginning, we just haven't seen for a while.
6년이라는 긴 시간 동안
Oh.
붕괴 서드 1부와 함께 했습니다.
Yeah, God.
이제는 2부로 넘어가게 됐어요. 저를 포함해서 모두가 이런 긴 여정에서
I imagine obviously that they're going to include the girls still in events, but and rerun events that have them in. Just
그리고 이제 새롭게 이어갈 2부의
it's gonna be a weird feeling for a bit.
함께 채워지면서 함께하길 기대할게요.
Not to say I don't appreciate Senadina's character or Coralie and Helia. It's just gonna be a strange little moment of adjustment.
그래도 저도 많이 기대가 되는 게 이 과학에 관한 상상력을 자극하는 이 붕괴 세계의 무대가 어떻게 나올지 저도 너무 기대가 됩니다. 이제 활력 넘치는 세나디아까지 함께 한다고 하니까 너무 기대가 되네요. 우리 모두 함께 기다려 보자고요.
第1部となるこれまでは艦長として様々なバルキリーはもちろんですけれども
God, Ursa. Kevin and Elysia, the Valkyries, those are all positive. One of those is not.
たくさんの気持ちをいただいて、たくさんの思い出を作ってきました。で、その気持ちを胸に第2部は夢追い人となって火星に行くということで、これまでの愛の先に何があるのか、もう本当に今からとっても楽しみです。なので大好きな崩壊サード火星、もう期待が高まるばかりで、ちょっとすいません溢れてしまって、ね、本当に今日はありがとうございました。シェイシェイシェイシェイ。
We have traveled for more than 6 years with so many captains by our side, and some who temporarily left but still keep an eye on us. I want to tell all captains that Honkai Impact Third Part 2 is here. Come check us out. The story is just as thrilling. I hope Honkai Impact Third will witness your glory in the endless time ahead.
When I first heard about the plans for Part 2, actually speaking, I had my doubts. Indeed,
Okay.
there are challenges and difficulties during the development process. But when I tried the new combat system, I got a lot of fun, and I hope everyone can experience the same joy. It has been more than 6 years since Honkai Impact Third's global debut. It wouldn't have been here without the support of each and every one of our captains. So when we celebrate the new anniversary and look forward to Part 2, I think it's also important to express our gratitude. The project team will continue to work hard to bring you new contents and experiences. So please look forward to the stories ahead. See you on Mars.
Well, I just found out my wish is much more alike as Yanyan's, but I'm speaking from the perspective of being a captain. You know, I have played this game for 5 years and 6 years, and I have a lot of old friends inside the game. And then they have played alongside with me for a lot of years, but some of them have left the game. And then, of course, they are busy on their work, and then they move abroad, and then they don't have time to stay with me and play the game with me. But I hope Part 2 can bring you some new experience. For example, the new cities on Mars, and then the new characters, and then the new combat system. They're attractive enough to attract you guys back to the game, and then experience the growth of the new characters, and also have some fun. Just like the good old days when we are at school, right? And then, so my wish to Honkai Impact Third Part 2 is that it is attractive enough to bring back our old captains. So how about you?
I've seen a mixed reaction to that.
It's been over 6 years since Honkai Impact Third made its debut. So
Some are
when we
really
first started
unimpressed
building
with the
this
change.
world with my team, to be honest, I never
It's like, I don't
imagined we'd
agree with them, but it just
have
is
so many people
unfortunately
joining
quite
us
divisive
side by
depending
side.
on who you ask.
So I really want to take this moment to thank all the captains watching this live stream who are about to embark on this new journey with us. Without your support, we couldn't have reached this point. So I hope next year at this time we can all meet again on Mars. So see you guys in Honkai Impact Third Part 2.
Hey. The highlight of this was easily seeing the in-game characters interacting with each other. It's nice to see the sort of dynamic they're going to have. Hopefully, Senadina's progression isn't just going to lead to a tragedy, because that's my worry about getting attached again for them to kill her like Alicia. God damn it.